I get dough. I can't get no sleep, please make my life more simple. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm back.
Happy birthday, boys. I remember, today's you're 5 years old. I remember the first day you came home and you were right over by this grass and you were trying to walk, and you, Apollo, would run away, and you, Rocky, you were more chill. You were cool.
Hey guys, it's time to make your first potty. You look at each other like, where do we go? Oh, it's a good boy. Yeah, go make a potty. Go make potty. Welcome home. Yeah.
But happy 5th birthday, boys. We'll give you something nice later, okay? You got a lot of itches. Maybe I'm gonna give you some medication for that. I think he's got some allergies. Okay, happy birthday, kids. All right, morning routine. I got a 5-minute deal in. I got my water, I'm drinking that. Chilling out here and reminiscing about yesterday. Yesterday was a rough one. We had 2 online events. I had the dealer's choice, and I was calling triple draw because big bet games require more focus, and I felt like I was distracted. I also had the other issue of the distraction with that sort of video and what you guys saw, and I want to thank those on Twitter who, were supportive because they watched the video and saw that it was complete bullshit. But I ask you this. What if I didn't have video? Fair question. What if I didn't have it documented on video? Okay. What happens then? Let's just look at what would happen in that case, okay? This gets written. People say, "Wow, Daniel, you're such a creeper, blah blah blah. I can't believe you did that. All these things, and that clearly didn't happen, right?" So we live in a society, unfortunately, because this is the second time this happened to me in a month, right? The first one I let go, didn't want to give it fuel. I'm like, okay, this is clear bullshit and I can prove it, but let it go. I don't want to make it a story when it isn't, because it's partly exactly what the person wants, right? Because we live in a society today where, unfortunately, if you wanted positive attention on social media, it is as simple as this. Make up a victim story or two where you were victimized in one way or another. It doesn't even matter, right? Male, female, whatever. Tell the story, come forward with it. The truth has it's not even a variable in this. It doesn't matter, all right? Just tell the story, and instantly you will get retweets and people's talking about how brave you are for telling it and da-da-da-da-da. And it does an injustice to actual victims. And people wonder why the fuck I was so invested in the Johnny Depp thing. Well, this happened to me twice. This person, okay, I'm gonna just, because I can't keep it in. Everyone says, just leave it, let it go. No, this is some fucking bullshit, all right? In 2008, well, I guess if I was accused of something, this is as mild as it gets. In 2008, I was accused of staring at someone at a poker table that was sitting next to me. This was the accusation. And it made this person so uncomfortable that they confronted me on it. And then in the height of the poker boom in 2008, in front of a table full of people, I said, yeah, I'm staring. It doesn't even fucking add up, right? That on its own. Okay. So then this person claims that they were happy to go busted with pocket aces because, it was so uncomfortable that I was staring at them. Right. And I guess they're implying that it was in of a checking out manner of some kind, okay? Same person, 2008. Same person asked in 2014, who's your poker hero? Daniel Negreanu. His aura is spectacular, and the things he's done and continues to do for poker are to be recognized and celebrated. He always has a smile for anyone and everyone, especially the amateurs. A lot more players should take a cue from him and be more welcoming and inviting for the players that do this for fun. This is the same person who in 2008 was so disgusted by my presence at a poker table and was new to the game, their first 10K, that, I was so happy to get busted out. Fucking bullshit. In 2020, I have cordial DMs with this person. I've always been friendly with this person. But this person decided that she needed to add a little oomph to the story. So she used my fucking name when it's complete bullshit. So yeah. Now I think you understand a little bit more about why the trial meant so much to me. And I know I probably shouldn't even be doing this, right? But which is fucked up, right? Because I'm the one that was victimized in both cases. Because in the first case, people's like, oh, Daniel, what a creeper. Why would you do that? I didn't fucking do that, right? And first of all, you're at a poker table. You're supposed to stare at people, right? That's kind of what you do. But the idea that I was gawking, that's some fucking narcissism right there. Because that ain't what happened. Anyway, like I said, just leave it, let it go. That's what I should do. I should be the one who is made allegations about, and I'm the one that should shut up and not say anything. I can't do it, man. It's eating away at me. Despite everyone saying I should not release this video, I'm going to fucking release it because I'm over it. And that's it. I'm not going to talk about any of this stuff anymore. We're going to move on to an important tournament today. Clear head, fresh, ready to go. $50,000 buy-in, no limit hold. Just to quickly recap while I come over here and make my pancakes, chickpea flour, vital wheat gluten, the whole deal. So just the summary here. 2008, Creeper. 2014, Poker Hero. 2020, thanks so much for your help on this issue. 2022, I put out a tweet that suggests something to the effect of, I've been playing poker for 27 years and we've yet to figure out how to tap into the market of the female market. We haven't seen any growth in the 26 to 27 years I've been in the game. So then all of a sudden, 2022, Creeper again. Okay, we caught up. 2008 Creeper, 2014 Hero, 2020 Thank You, 2022 back to Creeper. Got it. All right, for the pancakes, we got a nice little spread of blueberries, strawberries. I'm gonna go with a oat-based whipping cream. We got some amber maple syrup, nice and yummy. We're gonna put a coffee in there, and we got this going for us today. Because this is the fucking kind of mood I'm in about it, right? Let's close the chapter on this bullshit. Let's go play some poker. Let's go hoard. Some people, we got a drive-in video. It's 12:07. You know, D-Nex, you show up on time. As I said, all World Series, my plan is going to be to show up on time for the big ones, whether they're 10K mixed game events or they're, you know, high rollers. Start with 150. It's the same structure as the 25K. I expect there was 250 players in the 25K. I imagine the 50K is a price point that shuts out a decent amount of people. So if they got 100, that would be insane for this 50K. And here we are at the light. Okay. So we did hit a green on day 6. I don't know if this thing is just like rarely green for like a very short period of time. Maybe that's the case, because it seems like, you know, doing my poker thing, like percentage wise, we're like 1 for 7. That's 14.28%. Ooh, look how smart he is. He's got that figured out. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, I used to play like RBA baseball and stuff like that on my own, and before they had stats, and I would just make papers and papers of stats. So I knew like 2 for 7 and 3 for 8. I knew all that stuff because I did it so much. I was just like total numbers nerd. All right, speaking of numbers, we got a big one today, 50K with a re-entry. It's a longer structure today in that we're playing 10 levels. By the way, if you want to qualify for the main event of the World Series of Poker, you know you can do that on Club GG? Did you guys know that you could do that on Club GG for $49.99? I know that sounds insane, but it's true. There's like unlimited attempts per month where you can qualify through stage 1, get your ticket to stage 2, and then if you finish in the top 5, I think, in stage 3, you got a seat in the main event. Last year we had a guy for $49.99 qualified on Club GG. He came in 12th. He turned it into $500,000. Booyakasha! Right? So don't sit yourself out. And the good news is this: if you're in the United States or whatever, you guys can play. There's a couple states that are super nitty that have like a thing, but check with your local thing. But like I think 40 out of the 50 states are pretty close. You're allowed to do that. So check out Club GG. Also, daily pocket 5s. You can buy pieces of me, but there's also other people on there. You know, you got a whole bunch of really good players who post on there. Most of them put up a little markup here and there. I go with the no markup for y'all, give you guys the sweat. And today we're going to give you a deep sweat. What you've also probably noticed with the vlog so far is when there's mixed games or different things, we're going to do a lot less of like the hand histories and breakdowns because they're a little more complex. But on a big day like today, you know, in the No Limits, I've given you a bunch of the hand breakdowns. We've got that streamlined, and we will have a bunch today. Hopefully when I play some big pots today, unlike what's been going on the last couple, is like I'm actually value betting rather than bluffing, you know. But in order to value bet, you have to have the best hand. So we got to have that a little bit today. And hope all goes well. We plan on playing great right from the start. Let's go.
That's your best friend now, baby girl, that's ours. It's a celebration, we had champagne showers. You wanna be with me, you got 24 hours, 24 hours. Met you in a section, you saw I was flexing. What you doing tonight, that was your very next question. Pulled up to the west end, you started undressing. I wasn't impressed and told you tackle on your best friend. I can't be the one for you, I can't be the one if you wanted me to. Draw the top in a brand new coupe. You ain't gotta tell them hoes what we do. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. She here for the wrong reasons at the right time. Baby, right now, I'm just tryna put the pipe down, baby.
No gamble, no future. Let's go.
No gamble, no future. Hey!
I like you. I don't like him. You don't know I do too, but you know, most.
Touchdown, Tom Brady.
You lost more than me, man.
Stop with me. Love it too much.
Love it too much?
No, I was trying to protect your open for you.
All right.
Realize you didn't
There's a picture of that. Oh, okay.
All right, new table here. We got Ren Lin. We got the two guys who finished first and second in the heads up. We got Dan Smith wins first brace. You got Christoph. There you go, one of the nicest guys in poker. You got my horsey over here. You got Sergey. He was on my list. You got drafted?
No.
Idiots. I went with Chino. I'm sorry.
You asked.
Yes, I was gonna pick you as my pick, but then I saw Chino available, and I saw Chino was playing the 100K bounty. I said, "Okay, baby, let's go. Let it ride. Here we go."
Yeah. PP got a long way.
Are you playing the next game, then?
Go solo.
Go Alabama. Tell him.
Go Alabama, no good.
Alabama bluffs too much,
Alabama bluff will get way open.
but now he got a lot of chips. That's a horsey right there. Shannon Shore. All right. Whee! Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, off to break we go. Got a couple hands we're going to tell you about. We got about 360,000, I want to say. We start with 300, so happy about it. Alabama doing good. Josh Aryeh at the final table, I think, with 25K, so fantasy going good. We're going to run to the room and tell you about a couple hands real quick. All right, we got the new setup. Whack! Running hot. Well, a little bit of both. We got two hands for you, okay? Am I too low or high or I don't know? Let me fix this. I don't know. We're gonna try to get the right setup because I feel like I'm low. What's the difference? You want to know about the hand, right? Let's talk about two of the hands. Okay. First one, nothing crazy, but I want to tell you about even some of them that are not as like woo bombastic. I raise it up with a 1 in 2,000 blinds, early first level with Queen 9 of Spades to 5,000. David Peters defends his big blind. Okay. The flop is 9-5-5 with 2 hearts. He checks. I go ahead and bet 5,000 again. He calls. Turns the 4 of diamonds. He checks. This time I bet 12,000, which is right around half pot. And he calls again. The river is a 4. Okay. He checks. So what would you do if you were me? Would you value bet the Queen 9? You know, risking potentially getting check raised or whatever? Or would you just check it back? Okay. Here was my thought process. You have to have, if I had a better 9, like if I had King 9 or Ace 9, I'd probably bet, but Queen 9 is really, really close. He can have worse 9s for sure, but he can also have like slightly better ones. And that doesn't even factor in the fact that like some of his hands just don't call anyway. If he's just drawn to a flush and has nothing, no value against that. So I'm really just targeting hands like 9-10, Jack 9, 8-9, but he can also have a 4 or a 5. He could have the 4 hearts in his hand and have a full house. So there's a lot of hands that beat me. And it's important when you're value betting that you beat enough hands that makes sense. And so I checked it back. He turned over the King 9 offsuit. So we saved ourselves a barrel on that river. All right, let's talk about this next hand here from the second level. Blinds now at 1,500, 3,000. Unknown player I've never seen before. Older gentleman wearing a mask, hat, you know, all the things. I don't know if that matters to you, but whatever. So he opens at 15-3 to 8,000 from under the gun +1. I call in next position. Again, I have no information on this player. So I just call with 2 jacks. I don't have a diamond. I have a club and a heart. Darren Elias called from the big blind. Okay. So now the flop comes 7-6-3, 2 diamonds, 1 heart. Checked. Darren checks. The guy bets 12,000. I call, Darren calls. Turn is the Jack of Spades. Beautiful. Check to me. I was hoping the guy bet, but what are you gonna do? I bet 35,000, which is again right around half pot on the turn. Darren thinks for bet, he folds, and this guy calls after a little bit of a deliberation. River is a king. He checks, and I have behind about twice the size of the pot, so like 2x pot, and he has roughly the same. And I decide to do a little bit of Adamo greediness here, and I go for the overbet 2x pot all in. And why would I do something like that? Well, I'm certainly polar here, right? Where I'm going to have like pretty close to nuts or air. And I feel like I have at that sizing enough bluffs, like the 8-9 suiteds, the 9-10 suiteds that are not diamond. Like I could have 8-9 of hearts. I could have 9-10 of hearts. I could have a lot of these hands, right? Or not a lot, but several of those different combos. And in addition to that, I felt like when he calls turn, if he's drawing to a flush and missed, he's not calling anyway. So what's the difference how much I bet, right? So this is a spot where, and this is something I probably learned a little bit from Adamo in terms of sizing, just from watching him, is that go for it, you know, go for it. And if he has a king, let's say he was drawing to like ace king of hearts or king queen of hearts or something like that, he may call, right? he may get frisky with, he may call with aces. He may have smaller sets, and in any case like that, which probably, actually, forget that. He doesn't have sets. He wouldn't play it like that. But point being, I went for it. Unfortunately, he folded. Maybe I would have got paid on a smaller bet, but sometimes, it's worth going for it, and also making sure that you have bluffs in those spots too. So sometimes I'll be able to do that as a bluff too. All right, so far so good. Had me a no butcher sandwich. Patty went and got it for me, and we're gonna chill for a minute here, and then head back for round 3. Ding, ding, ding. Running hot, whap. I love it.
3,000 total, yeah.
Puggy deuce no good.
All in.
Whoa!
Aye,
Oh
aye,
my!
aye.
Aye, aye.
Ace is no good.
Ace is no
Nine is
good.
10 coming.
10 coming. 10 coming.
Where's
100%.
diamond?
10 coming. 100%. Okay.
Watch it.
Oh. Queen.
Diamond?
No, you need queen now.
Oh, Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga coming. No.
How do you get ace?
Okay, going into a break once again. We've got 704,000, which is great, more than doubled up. So we are going to tell you about the hand real quick. I got to run. The only difference between this place and the other place is usually there's back hallways. Ain't none here, so I got to pick up the pace. All right, you ready to talk about the hand? Let's talk about the hand. Okay, blinds are 2,500 and 5,000. Yours truly sitting decent, above average. Open it up from middle position with Jack of Hearts, Jack of Clubs. Okay, Renlin, no gamble, no future. 3-bets me right next to me. He makes it 35,000. Comes back to me, and I feel like we're too deep to just 4-bet get it in. So I elect to call with the jacks. The flop is 8-8-3, spade, spade, diamond. So I've got the club and the heart, which is going to be kind of relevant, right? Relatively so. So I check. He bets 25,000, which he's going to do a lot. So I called 25,000. Turns the queen of diamonds. That's a problem card for me because now so obviously I'm ahead of ace king. I'm behind aces and kings, and I was ahead of ace queen and king queen, but I'm no longer ahead of those hands because the queen did fall. But I check, and he bets 65,000. I feel like I have to defend here with the jacks, so I do. River's the deuce of clubs. I check, and he thinks for about 40 seconds, I want to say. He'd use the time bank, and then he bets 100,000. Okay, so what the heck, right? Kind of brutal spot. Feels very milky, like he's just value betting to get me to pay. Having the Jack of Hearts and the Jack of Clubs are good jacks to have, because if I had the Jack of Diamonds or Jack of Spades, that chops down on some of the hands that he might be continuing bluffing with. Let's say he had like Jack 10 of Diamonds or King Jack of Diamonds or Ace Jack of Diamonds or the spades or something like that. Well, because I don't have the diamonds, I have a good pair of jacks to call. So sometimes in these close spots, you'll use your suits to make a decision like this, right? I didn't only use the suits. I also looked at them, right? Which is poker still. And I decided to make the call. And he said, Lady Gaga. But he didn't have Lady Gaga's. He had 6, 7 of spades. So we pick up that pot. We're off to a nice start. Feel really relaxed and calm today. I do have the eye thing here. So apparently I've been asking around. People had this. I had the LASIK and everything's been great with it. The monovision, which means this eye is for distance, this eye is for reading. But I don't know if it's the dry air or whatever. This eye has been really dry. So I have my drops with me. These little guys in my pocket that I use. And I throw these in my eye. But I don't know. They get dry really quickly. So it may cause a little bit of blurriness, maybe a little fatigue too, which is problematic. But I'm just going to keep dousing my eyes. All right? Back at it.
So we had champagne showers. You wanna be with me, you got 24 hours.
Good news, bad news.
50K dealers, complete the in-round pleasure on 15-minute break. 15-minute break.
Good news, bad news. Good news is we're still on one bullet, okay? Bad news is we're at like 280,000 from our 700. And that was an ugly level. Yeah, sure. Just walk with me, okay? Ugly level, and we'll tell you exactly what happened. Christoph played terrible, like unbelievably. Damn it, he's right there. So bad. 6-7 offsuit, he defended the big blind. Back in the old days, they would have scolded you. All right, so I'm going to tell you about the hand in a second. This guy, you want a picture? Let's do it. Okay, cheers.
Follow you forever, my friend.
All right, buddy. Cheers. Okay, so as I said, Hand, coming. A couple hands. All right, so let's talk about this one key hand. I'll tell you about the other two that were just quick and annoying. All right, so this one here. We're doing good, right? The blinds are 3 and 6,000. Jeremy Osmus from the cutoff raises to 16,000. Okay? I'm in the small blind, and I have the ace of hearts, 10 of diamonds, and I decide to 3-bet it to 45,000. Okay? He calls. The flop is ace of diamonds, 8 of spades, 4 of clubs. I bet standard, which is what your standard are going to do, and this is about quarter pot. I fire 27,000 into this pot. He calls. The turn is the 5 of diamonds. So there's 2 diamonds on board, but I'm not worried about diamonds because I have the 10 of diamonds. So there's really no combos of like 8, 10 of diamonds, 9, 10 of diamonds, queen 10. There's no, he's not going to have any diamonds because 10 is a big card, right? So I'm not worried about that. Now the river's the king of diamonds. So this is an interesting spot. He's got 126,000 left, which is less than a pot size bet. I might have a better ace than him. Probably doesn't have ace queen. Could. Doesn't have ace king or pocket kings and stuff like that. So I decided to put him in, you know, knowing that like it's a pretty safe card for me. And who knows, maybe he folds the other ace 10, right? Because, you know, the diamonds got there. So he insta calls me, and you know how I said he couldn't have diamonds? He had the queen jack of diamonds. So it came diamond, diamond. I had the 10 of diamonds. The only combo of diamonds he could have was queen jack of damn diamonds, and that's the one that he had. So we got rivered there, losing to diamond, diamond. Then a guy shipped 16 big blinds, 96K. Late position, I call with king, queen. He has queen jack suited. I'm drawing dead on the turn. He has 3 jacks. Lost king, queen to queen jack. And then against Jeremy again, I raise with ace, queen, ace of spades. He defends the big blind with 6, 8 of hearts. Flop is deuce, 4, 5, all spades. So I've got a pretty big hand here. Turns the 7 of hearts. River's a 3, so I make the straight. He has the bigger straight. Luckily, the river went check, check. So we're sitting on what we we got. But it was a very frustrating level. I mean, I'm playing well. Those are the hands, like I said. The ace 10. Whoa, you know, why don't you move in on the flop? Daniel. Protect your hand. Protect my hand against what? Fucking queen eye? Shit. All right. Little break time. Mustafa Khan is going to eat with me tonight. I'm going to bring him his food. Patty's bringing it. It's a orange chicken and white rice from Chef Kenny's. Chef Kenny's Veggie House. You know, he knows what he's doing. He makes it good. All right. Yeah. All right, Mustafa. Dinner is served. Courtesy of GG Poker. Just so you see, there's no blood. Winamax, GG Poker. We're friends. It's fine.
We're friends.
You can eat on me. Here you go, sir. Inside here, you have soy sauce, you have a white rice, you have an orange chicken.
Thank you.
There you put Winamax on. No! I'm on Team Winamax. Okay. You see, friendly. We can all be friends.
Yeah, we are.
It's beautiful. Okay. All right, we are all in the small blind for 8 big blinds, and we are so fucked. What the fuck is this game? All right, I have this. Okay, I have clubs at least. Jesus, he has a 10. All right, 3, please. It's not a 3. 10. Oh, maybe a board pair. Nope. All right. Fucking what a joke. All right, we're only a week in, but today was the first day that I felt really freaking annoyed. The same guy who beat me with the queen jack when I had king queen, he beat me in another flip for 135,000. I had 8s, he had ace 9. I lost that one. And then a hand against Jeremy just now in the big blind. What happened? In the big blind, I defended queen 9, check called the jack 8-5 flop. Turn a deuce, check, check, river 9. I value betted, he jammed. I folded. So now we're gonna have to rebuy. I am vlogging and steaming, hot sucker already. Not really, but like, so that, you know, this is what I almost gave you another titching with the such is life, but whatever. Such is life. Really frustrating, genuinely, today, because this was like, everything was going good, up to 700K, and then really stuck it to me, all those hands. But the good news is there is a rebuy available. So I'm gonna go sign up and jump right back in. We're not all in on this one. My man here who just won one is, he's got the pair, I've got the overcard. So we need to win a flip here. What the fuck is going on in this place?
Maybe you should just burn it to the fucking ground.
No, I won't do that. But I have not won an all in these spots. I'm all in on the big blind for whatever, 1 big blind, and I have the nuts. And I'm trying to buy into the limit. Hold them, the damn thing won't work. All right, I need a huh?
5 different browser.
You think? Just redo it?
Yeah, why not?
All right. All right, this is the board. Okay, these guys are all in and whatever, and I'm all in with this, with 1 big blind. And limit hold'em could potentially awake. We'll see. All right, guys, frustrating, really frustrating day. We lost the ace-jack against the 10s to Dan. That would have been 800K pot-ish. And then, ace-5, whatever, all in, who cares? I lost that. So now we're like max late regging the limit hold'em, and the Bravo app didn't work. So I have to go run and do it this way. Before that, my keys to my room didn't work. It's been a day, man. Come on, this is crazy. Let's go. The most exhilarating way to get over losing 100K in a couple tournaments is to sit with my man, Kevin Song, limit hold'em specialist. We got Barry Greenstein. Every 1500 I've ever played, the World Series last year, he's at my table. It's the weirdest thing. We got Ronnie Barda, Survivor expert. expert. No, you didn't
Classes.
Huh? You doing classes? Survivor boot camp. You can go to Boston Rob, you can go to his. It's about the same. Yeah.
We're both from Boston, so.
That's true. You got that going for you.
Yep.
He can do a what not to do. Don't go on there when you're sick. Yeah. $1,500 limit hold'em. That's exactly where we want to be. I'm assuming. Forget the 50Ks and the 10K
You mean the
dealer's
100K
choice.
for you?
Whatever. Here we go. New table. Still in. I'm gonna tell you, this is impossible that I still have chips because I'm gonna tell you on the break.
I'll double you up.
The hands over. You'll double me up. Thank you. I don't really care that much to be honest with you. Thank you. Though. Appreciate it. All right. Somehow I'm still in this tournament. Okay. I'm still in this tournament after 2 hours, but I'm gonna tell you sort of what happened when we started. So very first deal. Set one of the third hands. I get the ace of spades on the button. The dealer flashes the 10 of spades. So I don't get the 10 of spades. I get like an offsuit 6. Would have won a nice big pot. Okay. Then I pick up queen 10 of spades on king queen 9 with 2 spades. Lose to king jack. I pick up ace queen versus the big blind. I raised. He has king 8. The flop is ace 8 8 10 10. Then on an 8 9 10 10 board, I have queen 10 of spades again. This time I'm up against ace 10. Luckily, in between that, I won with aces, so I'm still alive. And then this hand just before the break, most of my chips went in on defending the big blind with king 4, 4 of diamonds. Came ace, king, jack of diamonds. Check call, turn blank, check call. River 10, check fold. He had ace queen. So I would have hit, if I needed to hit a king 4 or diamond, I would have won that one. And now I'm sitting on like, I don't know, 2 big blinds or 2 big bets. Whatever. Calm down now from the. I was pretty steamed up, frankly, after the 50Ks and the bullets and blah blah blah. But onwards. Limit hold'em. We have 1 bet left. Oh, I didn't. I call. I have nothing. You have anything? You have ace jack. I win. Double up. Hey, look at that. All right. Ship it to Sherbert. Okay. And I'm gonna get one of these. What is this called? If I dropped a piece of paper. Hold on. Hang on. I got it. I'm getting one of these now. A punctal plug, because this gentleman right here told me to get a punctal plug, and he's freaking pretty confident about it. Yeah. He's like, stop with the drops, bro. Huh?
Is that why his hair changed colors?
I don't know, man. Punctal plug. Got it. Okay, now it's logged. And look at that, we doubled. We got whatever. Peanuts. All right, this guy beat me in a charity event recently for St. Jude's. Let's see if he can do it now. 9,000, right?
Yeah.
Okay, see if you can bust me again. You got anything? Yeah, you do. I'm all in. Okay, 7 diamonds.
Seven.
7.
Oh,
that's good. Good game, everybody. I'm going to tell him about the hand you just beat me, because that was fun. Well, we'll just tell him now. What just happened in the hand before?
Turned the ace on you.
What was the flop?
Jack, ace.
What did you have?
Ace.
Deuce.
Was it ace deuce?
And what did I have?
Jack 10.
Yeah, and how did I lose?
I turned it on you.
It's excellent. It went check. I saved the bet.
You saved the bet.
Yeah, fan-fucking-tastic. I enjoyed my time here with you. See y'all. Gotcha.
A plug for the punctal.
Got the plug. All right, y'all. Goofy day. We can laugh about it now. It's just that hand. It was like the button guy limped, which isn't a thing you do in limit hold'em. He limped a small. I'm in a big blind with Jack 10. Jack. No money, no chips. Comes ace, Jack. I feel like, okay, this is decent. Let's go with this. And ace on the turn, check. The guy bets the regret call. He's out of a full house. What? I took a shot, made a call. Anyway, really shitty day. I think we're 0 for 10 right now in terms of tournaments played and cashes, and that happens sometimes. The good news is, outside of the 125K, and actually upon further reflection and talking to some other people, they don't think it was a punt, but I do, right? The ace 10, you guys remember when I 4-bet jammed with like 36, 37 bigs? In that spot, I talked to a lot of people and they're like, no, I think that's good. But whatever. If Like, that's the closest thing I've done to like a punt. And I still think it's a punt. We're gonna go with that. But today I played great. I mean, I just did, and lost all the all-ins, all the key all-ins, and that'll change. You know, it's a long series. The only unfortunate thing for me, you know, and it's not like mentally I'm a midget in this way, but it's tough because there was a lot of big buy-ins this first week, right? You know, the 100K, the 50K, 25K, and now, you know, you jump into a 1,500 limit hold and like, look at me. But, you know, we'll be back at the grind tomorrow. Tomorrow's an interesting day. I'm doing it strategically. Omaha 8 or better 10K is a good one for me. That's at 3 o'clock. There's also a $1,500 6 max, no limit at 11. So right now, my thought process is just show up for the Omaha 8. But we'll see in the morning. Maybe we change our mind. But yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with the Omaha 8. Hanging around here, nobody bothered me. This is nice. Okay, cool. All right, people, that's another vlog. This was a rough one today, but it will turn. You guys know this. Have faith.
You got 24 hours, 24 hours. Pull up on your side of town, let's get it poppin'. She like a certain